So the first step to my minimalist dental routine is flossing. This is the one thing that I never ever forget to do, and I floss at night. This is the floss that I use. The reason why I went with this brand is because it's great for tight teeth. So if you have really tight teeth, this does not split, it does not cut your gums, it just works perfectly. Pretty small where you can travel with it too. And it does only come in mint flavor. I do wish they had a unflavored kind, but I used to use Glide and I switched over from Glide to this one because Glide isn't cruelty-free friendly and they were using forever chemicals. So I stood with this one now. My teeth are pretty clean and this floss gets the job done. After flossing, I do go in, I know this is like intense, but I go in with a water pick. Now, the reason why I go in with a water pick is mainly because I have impacted wisdom teeth and I have yet to get them out due to insurance issues. Anyways, this water pick I have had since 2017 and it's still going strong. I do have to replace it eventually because the battery is very, very weak, but other than that, it still works. My partner and I use the same one. All we do is just like switch the heads. I have the gray little head and he has the black one, and then we just pop them in and use it. And then when we're done, I do clean out the tank because it's very easy to come out. I will sanitize the tank. It is a little wet because we used it this morning, but I'll sanitize the tank with some warm soapy water, let it sit for a little bit, and then rinse it out completely. So again, I mainly use this because of my impacted wisdom teeth, and it gets all the gunk out that I can't necessarily get out with regular flossing or brushing. So this comes in handy. And I do want to say that this is not a replacement for flossing. A lot of people think that if they water pick, then they don't need to floss. Flossing, like traditional flossing, it's key to healthy gums and healthy teeth. Then you can go in with this if you want a more thorough clean. But don't replace your flossing with just this. I made that mistake back then as well until a dentist kind of like corrected me and showed me the benefits of traditional flossing. So I just do both. Now when it comes to brushing, this is the toothbrush that I use. It's called Surrey. It's kind of like a minimalist, eco-friendly brand. I will have it linked down below. Again, this video is not sponsored, nothing gifted. I bought everything with my own money. But I really like this brand because it's so simple and clean looking. It just has 2 settings, which I love because there are some like electric toothbrushes that I feel like they're doing too much. So I wanted something very simple. I purchased this last year, no regrets at all. I did buy a little cover for it, toothbrush cover. It doesn't come with it. I just purchased these from Amazon. I grabbed 2 of them. I have the white one, my partner has the gray one, and it's very easy to clean, so you don't really have to replace these, you just need to clean them. Unless they break, then you have to replace them. For the toothbrush itself, it's pretty simple. It has one setting here where you tap it once, it has like a white light, and then it has a blue light setting. So the white light is regular brushing, the blue light is like a polish, like more intense brushing. For me, I just use the white light brushing. It's a 2-minute timer. You do 30 seconds on each level of your teeth. It took me a while to get used to in the beginning. I love how simple it is and how simple it makes my dental routine, and I feel like my teeth are just so much cleaner with this. So when it comes to the blue light setting, I do brush my tongue with that heavy setting. And when I'm done, I rinse it with some warm water and then I put it back in here. I also brush my gums as well because that is important too. With this, just my tongue. I do want to say that this is from the brand David's, and I have gone through so many of these the cheaper version, like the cheaper stainless steel ones on Amazon where you can get like a pack of 2 for $4 or $7, and I thought I was getting a good deal, but within like a couple weeks they rusted. So I decided to spend the money on a real one. This was $20, very expensive, but it's still here with me, and I am always checking to see if like there's rust or anything because I'm a little paranoid. But so far, No rust at all, even in the corners. Quality over quantity. So spend $20. Technically, I'm getting money back because I don't have to keep repurchasing them. Another thing that I almost forgot to mention with the toothbrush, this is the toothpaste that I use. Now, I will say this is a whitening toothpaste. It's Ultra Whitening Professional toothpaste. You can use it regularly. My only issue with this is the packaging. I don't like how big the hole is because it gets so gunky and dirty, even though I clean it constantly. But that's about it. Everything else is great. Now, will I say that it whitens your teeth completely? No. You guys can kind of see my teeth are a little bit on the yellowish side. And it's not necessarily this product's fault. It's just because I drink a lot of tea and I'm getting older. So if I want my teeth to be like super white, then I will probably have to make an appointment with my dentist and save some money before that appointment for them to professionally whiten my teeth. But as of right now, I don't think it's like terribly yellow. It definitely was more whiter when I was in my 20s, but as long as it's clean and healthy and there's no cavities, that's all I really care about. Also, when it comes to that toothpaste, it does have fluoride in it. I know some people are not a fan of fluoride. I am a fan of fluoride. I know it's not the healthiest, but it helps out with me not getting as many cavities. I was using fluoride-free toothpaste for years, and I ended up getting like 3 to 4 cavities. I'm not sure if it was from using fluoride-free toothpaste, but I never had that many cavities before. So I'm back to using fluoride toothpaste and keeping up with my dentist visits. You're supposed to do 2 visits a year. And the last thing that I do in my routine, by the way, I do this routine in morning and at night. I don't like skip out on anything. I do the full routine morning and night to make sure that I'm taking care of my teeth. I've never had braces. I've never done any work to my teeth. These are my natural teeth. And I just try my best to keep them as clean and nice looking as possible, because as we get older our teeth deteriorate, so I'm just trying my best to keep them healthy as much as I can. And the last thing that I use is mouthwash. Now, I know I've said in the past I will never use mouthwash, it's pointless, but this mouthwash is the only one that doesn't burn. And the main reason why I use this is because I have giant tonsils. So unfortunately what comes with tonsils is tonsil stones. If you've ever had tonsil stones, then you know that they make you have horrible breath. This helps me keep my breath nice and fresh, and that's like one of my fears, is my breath always smelling really bad. Even though I have a great dental routine, sometimes my tonsil stones can ruin that. So I've asked so many doctors too, like, should I get my tonsils out? And they all say no. And I've asked like over 10 doctors and they all say no, because I never get sick. And they're like, well, if you take them out, it could probably set something off and you might get sick more often. I don't have any plans to get my tonsils out, so I just keep them nice and clean with this. Again, this does not burn. This is the TheraBreath. I'm sure most of you are already familiar seeing this like package everywhere. I feel like everybody is using this brand because it's, you know, there's good reasons for it. It starts working instantly. There's no alcohol, non-burning. That's like one of my favorite parts, is that it does not burn. When you take a shot of this, you swish it around. I could swish this around for a good like 5 to 10 minutes. It just feels like you're swishing around water. You don't taste anything, you don't feel anything, and I love that. So I can finally use mouthwash with convenience. And there's times where I will use this like 3 times a day, even after a meal. Like if we had something like garlicky or with onions or curry, I will use this to keep things nice and fresh. They have different kinds as well. Like I just have the green kind, which is mild mint. I haven't tried the other kinds. I have, like in the past, like let's say 2020, I have tried their like whitening mouthwash. I think it's a huge gimmick with my whitening mouthwash. I don't think that works. I'm sorry for the lighting. I know I said I wasn't gonna apologize for this, but the lighting is really bad today. I hope you enjoyed this video regardless. I will have all these products linked down below if you want to check them out yourself. Only purchase things if you need them. If you have a toothbrush that works, if you have a floss that works, don't go buying things you don't need. That is not the content I want to make. I do not want to lure you guys into buying things you do not need. On that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below, what does your dental routine look like?